That should fix it. Now I think I got it. Okay, now we're rolling. What I've been trying to say is that was a brutal loss, but also an incredible game. I mean, that's why I watch sports, to have those heart pounding moments. And those were some crazy moments. I mean, what Carla Lake did was amazing. I think so many people on the team stepped up. I know my brother was giving Double E, Emily Engsler, some shade, but I mean, come on. I mean, she made some amazing blocks down the stretch. She does have to put those points in. I love some of what the coach did, but I do have some questions. So here's question number one. Okay, I wish that I could talk to him, Coach Sarama. Here is why I would say, okay, you believe, Coach, that a player should only play 4 or 5 minutes and then get taken out, kind of like a second team approach. And I've heard you say multiple times that players that are rested and play like that, they have a lot more stamina, they have a lot more oomph when they're out there, they play a lot harder. And so you strongly believe that you shouldn't sacrifice that 4 or 5 minute substitution thing that you do. But then you have 4 overtimes. Well, that's a lot of 5 minute segments, 4 5 minute segments to be exact. And you don't use your subs. So that's telling me that you're willing to let your starters go for 20 straight minutes when it really counts. But in the second half of a basketball game, isn't that what you have? 20 straight minutes, and yet, you know, you don't do it. You sub for them. So I really think you just need to look. This is if I was talking to the coach, which of course will never talk to me, but I would love to hear his answer to that. Why did you play your starters 20 straight minutes, basically until they fouled out? Why didn't you go to your bench? Because they're fresh. And I don't know that I could have gone to the bench there. I think, how do you do it? How do you not play your starters while they can play in an overtime like that? But I'm not the one who believes you shouldn't take. I'm not the one who believes you should constantly be subbing. That's a question I would ask Coach Sarama. Hey, I love the timeout he called when we got the ball. That was absolutely critical, and it almost gave us the win. I mean, Carla was hitting those shots all night. She had that nice little short one. I don't think she had fresh legs, so I think it was really difficult for her to hit. Um, but it was a great call, calling the timeout, giving them 3.4 seconds to reset, get a play. They got the shot they wanted. They just didn't sink it. I mean, that's the way it goes. But I'm going to question. I'm going to question the whole sub thing. Also, what I want to want to ask the coach is, I forget. That's going to have everybody asking questions. Hey, honey, why don't you ask a question? Somebody ask me something. Tell me what you think, and I will comment on it. I see my wife's out there. Love that. Um, and maybe I'm the other person watching. Yeah, so it's probably just the two of us. So, Coach Sarama, answer me that question. Okay. That's all I got. I will say that I thought that Megan played really well inside. She was really catching some rebounds. One thing, I'm talking to you, honey. I'll tell you this. Megan Gutsy Gustafson, in the overtime, she played with such gusto. I mean, I haven't seen her play that hard before. And that's what I want to ask her. I want to say, oh my God, you played so hard during a normal game. You don't play. It doesn't look like you play with as much passion as you were playing during the overtimes, all the overtimes until you fouled out. Whereas I'm going to say S.A. Beast always plays with that passion. She didn't show anything extra. She doesn't have anything extra to give in the overtime. So she gave what she always gives, which is everything. The other question I have is Carlton had, I think, 12 points in the first half. She had 2 points in the second half. She was barely used in the second half. She was more of a decoy than anything else. I just don't get that. I mean, she was hitting crazy threes where she was on the move. She was off balance for two of the threes. The other one was an immediate stop and shoot. I mean, she was on fire shooting the threes. How come we didn't make more plays for her? I don't understand that. Okay, that's my piece. It was nice to see some really good game from Sarah Williams. I thought she played some really good defense. when Gutsy got in trouble. I thought it was nice to see Jordan Harrison play and play pretty well. She had some assists in there. She really seemed to be much more a part of the defense and didn't seem as overwhelmed by the speed of the WNBA. I was really excited about her play. I thought that we got a really great cut to the hoop. She was trying to go one way and then went the other. I'm talking about Booner, and she got an easy layup on that. That was really a sweet play. But overall, Booner, I thought she was doing some fighting, more fighting than I've seen, especially in overtime. That'd be my number one message to the team. Fight like it's always overtime. Play with that intensity just during the game. I mean, that's what winning teams do. That intensity is always there. And I think they need to bring a little bit more of that. And I think they can bring a little bit more of that. It's amazing how many points S.A. Beast and Late and Gutsy got because of the overtime. We almost had a triple double for Late. She needed one more dish, one more dime. And I'll tell you, she really didn't have an assist the last two or three overtime periods. And I thought there was a lot more, her taking it. And I get it. I totally do. I mean, she does amazing shots, but I think she's better when she also passes. And she was passing all game. I think in the overtime, it got a little bit weird. The offense got a little bit weird. But so did the defense. I mean, it was just weird in the overtime. I agree with that. But I would have liked to see Late pick up the double-double, even if it took a game and a half to do it. And she was almost there. And, Engsler had like 11 rebounds, but she was stuck on 6 points the entire game. And she tried shooting, it just wasn't happening. So Double E, yeah, she's got to hit those. Thought Oblak had a decent game. It was okay. But I'm forgetting somebody else that had 9 points off the bench. Sarah Williams, I think she had 9 off the bench. I think Booner did, maybe. No, I can't remember. Anyway, what do you guys think? I know it was super tough losing. One thing that I'm not thinking about anymore very much are those 2 losses in Chicago, because this game surmounted what those games were. And in those games, we were close for a while, which I like in every game, but then we just lost it. We lost our focus, got blown away. So give me some comments. Tell me what you think, and I'll respond to it. Again, Bridget hit those 2 running threes. It's like she's choosing to shoot it that way now because she can hit it that way. It's kind of glorious. I don't understand why she didn't shoot any or so few in the second half. It was like she wasn't being utilized, and that is ridiculous. She was on fire. Pardon the pun. A fire was on fire. All right. So just a couple of questions now, and I will respond to them. What else did I like about the game today? I mean, it had my heart pumping. That's why we watch sports. And my brother was watching, my brother Jeremy Chaos, and we were texting the entire game. He was blown away by how intense it was, how amazing the athletes were. I mean, we all know that because we watch all these games. But whenever he watches one, it just blows him away. How amazing these women are, how hard they play, how tough they are, because they get hit, man. They get hit over and over again, and they keep coming up and fighting. And that's just a beautiful thing. Not that they get hit, but that they keep coming up fighting. All right, I'm going to sign off because I don't have a lot of questions coming in. I don't have anybody co-hosting. I tried a few people today. And I think that I will call it a night. I'm not on my normal Monday night. I'm here on a Sunday night. So, I mean, I love the game. I'm sure all of you did too. And I will see many of you in person. Just look at section 122, especially when we're starting to fan the flame. We will be there. It's going to be a tough game against Asia Wilson and her team, but I know that we can put up a fight because we just show what kind of fight we have in us. All right, take it easy, everybody. I am fired up.